Bantamweight bout here, Stephanie Egger minus 280, and the newcomer Irina Alekseeva. They call her the Russian Ronda. So she's taking a page out of Ronda Rousey's book. The Russian Ronda, Irina Alekseeva, 4-1, comes in at plus 280. Egger minus 280, over under 2.5 rounds, minus 138 for the over, plus 138 for the under. Who do you like in this one?
Man, these are the exact fights you do not bet on because, for one, it's WMMA. For two, I mean, a UFC debuter in women's MMA against Stephanie Egger, who should get the win. I mean, she's not a bad fighter by any means, but it's just you never know in this side of the sport. And I saw online today, they call her Russian Ronda. And I saw multiple people tweeting about it and making videos about it that they call her that because she has one first-round armbar win on her career. And then from that point, they started calling her Russian Ronda, which is crazy. A coach probably said that, and it stuck. And now she's full of herself and goes by that for her nickname. But I do believe Egger is good enough to where this girl's going to have to be really high level for being outside of the UFC to come in here and take her down and do her thing. I think Egger is good enough. With the grappling and the wrestling is good. She gets takedowns. She's good on top with the control. So yeah, I understand why she's minus 300. I wouldn't touch it. You know, if it was the last thing I could ever place money on, it wouldn't be Stephanie Egger or anything in this fight. So I do think Egger probably wins unless Russian Ronda is legit, which I got some questions about. So sticking with Egger for the pick.
Yeah, I don't mind this Stephanie Egger. I think she's decent, but like you said, it's women's MMA, and you got to tread lightly on the chalky women's MMA. Considering Alekseeva, she had fought in Bellator. She's got one win in Bellator, and then she's coming over here. So I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of a weird fight for Egger too. I mean, she's got 5 fights in the UFC. She's 3-2. Her only losses are to Tracy Cortez, who is not a flyweight, and Maida Bueno Silva, which was that controversial armbar tap.
Yeah.
But she's got good judo. She's got good jiu-jitsu when it's on the ground. I would expect her to go to that in this fight. I watch Alekseeva, and she kind of fights pretty wild. She's going to push the pace on you. She'll mix in some takedowns. She's going to throw a little bit wild. And I don't know. I think that's kind of where the judo comes in. Like, if you just attack Egger, she's going to clinch you and just throw you. Like, that's what she does to everybody. If she gets you in the clinch, she's going to throw you. That's where she's best. And I think she'll be able to do that in this fight. Minus 300, that's not saying anything crazy. But, yeah, tread lightly. Honestly, I would maybe like a submission prop from Egger because that armbar is pretty nasty. She gets you in that headlock, and you're squirming for your life. That is for sure.
She's pretty high level at it too. I mean, when you watch her. So
yeah, she is.